Your Highnesses and Majesties, do understand that the Congress has said 2.5 minutes after the Emir has spoken. I'd like to thank Shola and First Bank for giving me the honor of inviting me to participate at this event.
At this moment in our history, when the country is desperate to chart a new course in economic thinking, opting for a paradigm shift that seeks to harness our vast potential and propel us towards sustainable growth and prosperity, the decision to center governance around economic development through investment promotion is a very thoughtful and brave decision by the government of Rivers State. This is more so because the reform of an economy, whether of a state or of the federation at large, requires difficult decisions. It involves policies that may be painful and unpopular, which don't usually go down well with politicians who need re-election. But that is the only way to guarantee a better future for the same people that might be hard on. And at this point, it's important for us as Nigerians to be realistic. The mismanagement of the last 10 years will not be undone in 6 months or 1 year. And we need to understand that some of the difficult decisions that are taken will take time to work through the economy. It will take a little while for us to see a turnaround, but those decisions are absolutely necessary in order to save the economy. We always knew we would have to go through this process if we did not change course. And we have seen this movie. We've seen it in Zimbabwe, we've seen it in Venezuela, we've seen it in Argentina, and it is a movie we do not want to be a part of. And I do hope that we'll make this transition a short one and go back to economic growth. But it is the right thing to do. As the second largest economy in Nigeria after Lagos, Rivers State has a unique opportunity to emerge as a beacon of progress in the face of hopelessness. It has the opportunity to operationalize the ideals of
everybody that has spoken, either through media channel or that has spoken all the way from Ibadan, and some of your former colleagues in the bank and all the places you've worked, to join them to say that in the way in which they've described you, I validated it and I'm in concurrence with them. Because in my own relationship with you, you not only took a special space that ensured that even Lagos State continue to remain, a public sector institution that you provided tremendous support for whilst you were at the leadership of this great institution. There were several times that you've taken it upon yourself to talk to me personally, to ask me what are requirements and how well is the bank meeting my expectation. And on all of those occasions, even while I have problems, you've personally taken it up and you've dealt with them adequately. And so
of the former U.S. Defense Secretary, Donald Rumsfeld, exemplified what I had in mind, or captured the challenges ahead. He said, there were no knowns, i.e. there were things I knew. There were also known unknowns, that is, things I knew I did not know. And finally, there were unknown unknowns, that is, things I did not know I did not know. Prior to being appointed the group CEO, I was group CFO. So for about 18 months. So I had an idea that the bank was actually in trouble. But the magnitude, the depth of the trouble wasn't very clear. But I believe Alhaji Ahmad has described what it was. Profit before tax, or Mr. Abiodun reference, is the establishment of the first money. That's our agency banking business that has allowed us to bring Nigerians who had hitherto had no access to financial services within the banking system. Today we have over 250,000 agents across the nook and crannies of the country. We have not just brought banking to the doorstep of Nigerians, we have also created employment, thereby assisting the country to address poverty and unemployment. That I'm very happy about, very pleased about it, and it's a legacy that I treasure personally. As at the last time I checked, I understand what we've done with agency banking. We've actually created the largest bank-led agent banking business in sub-Saharan Africa.